Hello friends, let us now learn some important diseases of external ear. First we will see otitis externa. Otitis externa is the inflammation of external ear. Otitis externa. Otitis externa is inflammation of the external ear. So this external ear up to the tympanic membrane is being has inflammation. Okay, so first the one type of otitis media is we have otomycosis. So there are different types, okay, based on the infection, based on the type of infection. First we will learn about the otomycosis, also called as fungal otitis externa. So first, in otomycosis or fungal otitis externa, it is seen mainly in the hot and humid climate, and it is the most common type of the otitis externa. If you see the etiology, the Aspergillus species will cause this, like Aspergillus niger, Aspergillus fumigatus, and also Candida albicans and dermatophytes and actinomycetes. All these will result in otomycosis. This Aspergillus niger will result in black colored deposits, whereas Aspergillus fumigatus will result in green colored discharge. Candida albicans causes white discharge, whereas dermatophytes and actinomycosis causes wet blotting colored appearance is seen. So if you see the clinical features, on clinical features you see that there is intense itching and pain is present with watery discharge and musty odor. Then what is the treatment? Treatment is you do ear toileting to remove all the discharge and epithelial debris. Treatment is you will have to remove the ear, you will have to do the ear toileting. The treatment of otomycosis is ear toileting should be done to remove all the epithelial debris, and because it is a fungal agent you will have to give antifungal ear drops will be there, and you can also give antibiotics. Why? Because antibiotics will decrease the edema and inflammation, and thus they help in better penetration of antifungals. Then the next important otitis externa itself, but it is called as furunculosis, or it is called as localized otitis externa. So in furunculosis or localized otitis externa, it is most common seen in Staphylococcus aureus. Here the patient develops symptoms like discomfort, pain, deafness will be present in the, if the ear canal is occluded due to edema, then there will be deafness. Where is this furunculosis seen? Actually, furunculosis is infection of the hair follicle is called as furunculosis. So, in the ear, furunculosis will only be present at the site where the air is present. So, it is seen mainly in the cartilaginous site of the external auditory canal, that is the hair-bearing areas of the cartilaginous part of external auditory canal. You can see furunculosis. Signs of this furunculosis are, you will see the tragal sign, that is when you press the tragus, the patient feels pain, that is called as tragal sign. It is positive, and in severe cases the retroauricular sulcus will be obliterated, and because of that there will be forward displacement of pinna will be seen. And what about the treatment? Treatment is you should give local 10% ictamol, local 10% ictamol glycerin pack is given. Local 10% ictamol glycerin pack is put on the patient, and oral antibiotics can be given. If local cellulitis was there, then you can give oral antibiotics, and oral analgesics can be given. Next. The next otitis externa is actually called as diffuse otitis externa. This diffuse otitis externa is also called as tropical ear or Singapore ear or telephonist ear. This is most commonly seen in Pseudomonas infections, or it is most commonly seen in pyocyanosis. It is seen in Pseudomonas pyocyanosis. It is also seen in Pseudomonas pyocyanosis, and it is also seen in other infections like Proteus, E. coli, and Staphylococcus aureus. So the signs are, here the discharge is not more, there will be scanty discharge, and you will see presence of dry crust is seen with scaling and fissuring of the canal wall. If you do the treatment is you will do ear toileting, that is you will have to do saline wash should be done, ear should be cleaned properly, Okay, ear toileting should be done to remove all the discharge and debris, and then you can put a medicated Vic or antibiotics plus steroids can be put. And if cellulitis and lymphadenitis is there, if the patient has cellulitis and lymphadenitis, then we can give oral antibiotics can be given to the patient. So this is about furunculosis or otitis externa, completely about otitis externa. Thank you.